Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Edo, PDP and APC resumes hostilities as insecurity heightens. Hello, wonderful people. APC is at loggerheads right now with PDP, Obaseki-led administration in Edo State. Stemming from, they said, the insecurity right now in Edo State is unheard of. Fulani herdsmen, are causing serious level of insecurity. They are not just the only one. Let's be very candid. We know that after the NSAS, we know that some prisoners left the correction centers, two correction centers in Edo State, and since then insecurity has really heightened, as we've heard of armed robbery attack and what have you, as well as these bandits. Along the Benin Agbo Express Road, we've been hearing a lot that they go around, they block the road, and they begin to stop vehicles and commit a lot of atrocities. Now, APC is saying it is Obaseki's fault, that Obaseki is the one who is using insecurity so there's a pretense not to work in Edo State. Let's get on and get all the details. They are saying Obaseki has to resign. Let's understand all that is going on. Edo, APC, PDP resume hostility as insecurity heightens. The political framework has commenced in Edo State as both APC and PDP has resumed hostility after a short recess. After the last gubernatorial election held in September, both parties practically retreated in self-appraisal. While the APC was taking stock of how and what went wrong, the PDP, on the other hand, retreated to his shell in preparation for anticipation political patronage from Obaseki. With the vacation over for both parties, the framework has resumed once more, thereby intensifying the whole state on activities and what is currently happening with regards to state development. First of all, it was PDP that stirred the honey nest when the former APC chairman Aslam Ozoje was kicked out of APC. The sacked APC boss thereafter decamped to PDP and did not decamp alone, took over 150 members from APC. The APC, on the other hand, did not find this tornado funny at all. They quickly buffered and gathered momentum that Aslam has left with over 150 of their members and fired back at Aslam Ozoje, saying, "You were never an APC member. You've always been a spy for Obaseki, and we know what you did, that you raised people to vote against APC. You were an insider PDP. We knew who you were." Immediately, the APC inaugurated its Ketiko executive in Edo State. The new Ketiko chairman, Colonel David Imoso, called for the resignation of Governor Godwin Obaseki, citing that insecurity, among others, are the reasons. Not one to be cowarded by the PDP. PDP has fired back by the APC, I beg your pardon. PDP has fired back this evening at APC, claiming that the opposition party requires intelligence and not childish tantrum being thrown around. Who knows if you are the cause of the insecurity to find blame and to point fingers. Of all the facts, PDP should be in position to advise APC after so many years of being in the opposition. But aside of the political framework, the gearing in Edo State is almost sidelined into a mini Afghanistan situation as insecurity is no longer a thing to play with. Security is no longer guaranteed for any member of the society. Yesterday, the head of service in the state was kidnapped. And just today, Sunday, 20th December 2020, at about 11:10 a.m., Mrs. Comfort Chibuzo of Easy Way Supermarket along Lucky Way in Ikpoba Hill was also kidnapped. The insecurity in the state has hit the highest for the highest time. And we know where these things are coming from. Governor Obaseki, according to APC, does not want to work He wants to use this whole situation to distract the people from actually working and giving Edo State what he promised. Gordon Obaseki, in a bid to curb the height of insecurity, has placed bounty, especially on the two correction centers prison escapees, saying anyone with useful information will be given a huge sum of amounts of money to stop this spread of insecurity currently ravaging Edo State. Herdsmen are also part of the situation of what is going on, and the governor has assured the people that is working at it to make sure to restore peace and normalcy once more to Edo State. So my people, this is exactly what is going on right now. And APC in Edo State is, not happy with Obaseki. They said the insecurity is all Obaseki's fault. You heard them saying that Obaseki is using this security as a decoy. Is a distraction technique, not for him not to work. According to APC, they said Aslam Ozoje that left was a spy, that he has always been a PDP member. He was just there trying to pretend like he was an APC member, that truly, really, he has always been a PDP member, in APC, and they know what he did. They said during the election, he rather campaigned against their candidate, Ize Iyamu, and this they are aware of. So, there is a lot going on right now in Edo State, and they are rather blaming Obaseki that is the cause of the insecurity in the state, that he caused this, and they are asking that Obaseki resign. We will be keeping you up to date and, informing you as the matter unfolds. We want to say here, please, everybody, be on alert. There is a lot going on with security right now in Nigeria. Security right now in Nigeria is, you cannot begin to imagine what is going on with insecurity. It's actually not just in Edo State, all over the country. All over the country, I can assure you, all over the country. So we all need to get on board, and please, if you don't need to go somewhere, can you please stay put? You must not be everywhere. Stay where you are meant to be. If you don't, please don't go to where you are not supposed to be and endanger yourself or your loved ones or those around you. This is not time to be jumping around. Even from the federal level, they are doing nothing about it. Nobody is rising up. The matter is just there. So please, let's be honest with ourselves, and please tell yourselves the truth, that you yourself have a duty to look after yourself. I want to say, please, Governor Obaseki, do as much as you can to restore, make sure that this herdsmen and insecurity is dealt with. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.